going to try a couple of methods to get this PS4 jailbroken. Alright, first method is, I don't have it plugged in. I had it powered off. Unplugged. Kind of made about 40 videos trying to show that it works. Like when I do it, it works. When I hit record and I do it, it just don't work. I don't know why it working out like that. But like, you know, I hear comments, I read the comments, oh, it works, it's first try, this, and that, and I do it. And I'll do it multiple times. Turn it off, turn it back on, do it, and it works. But the time I hit record, it somehow freezes or fails. I don't know why it's working like that. And it's with both of them, or it's 3 methods that I know how to do. It's and all 3 of them, like, they have their problems. None of them 100%, but some work better than others. But some have things that the other don't have. So it's like I don't really know which one to go with. But I do want to say thanks to all 3 of the people that put them together, because I know they had to do some hard work. Takes a little bit. Boot up. All right. Live. See if I can show you. Firmware on. Yeah, I don't think you can see that. Six 6.72. Okay, so first method we're gonna try. Where the heck is my browser? I'm passing it probably about 40 times. Where's my browser at? Oh, there it is. The problem what I'm having with this one is sometimes it goes all the way, sometimes it freezes right here and it stays here forever, which it might does that here. But if it does go all the way through, it freezes when you go to settings. You hit settings, done. And this is where it looks like it's not gonna go past this. So, and I tried, and like sometimes it worked. If I don't record this, it'll work. I don't know why it's working out like that. So I tried. I know they'll be like, go try to, delete the cookies and all that. I tried that stuff. I tried turning it completely off, unplugging it. I tried all that stuff. I'm not new to this, but I'll show you that I'm doing that. Let's hit this browser. Okay. Settings. Let's delete the cookies. Okay. Clear that. Get out of here. Let's try to restart. Let's just try a restart. Or maybe I should power it completely off and unplug it or something like that. I mean, I tried that too. It still sometimes gives me the same thing. So it don't really matter if I do that or not. But like I said, sometimes it works. It works, and once it works, you good. You golden. As long as you don't unplug it or lose power. See, I live in Florida, where it thunder and lightning every day. So we got surges like every freaking week. It felt like. So yeah, I lose power a lot. So let's see if it'll work this time. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna go with the second method. Alright, temperature on. Let's go to web browser. Now you saw me delete the cookies. You saw me restart it. On it. Okay. See how that bar went farther? It might work this time. I noticed that when that bar isn't that far, it ain't gonna work. See how it just, oh wait, it failed? I've never saw this, ever. This is my first time, and I've done this at least 20 times. I've never seen it fail. That's completely weird. I don't even know if I should even continue. I've never seen it fail. I'm pretty sure it's probably not gonna work either there because it failed, right? And there we go. It shut completely down. So, as you can see, that's giving me problems. So, let's move on to the second. Same thing. It's hard to get the jailbreak to work. Once the jailbreak works, it's flawless. The only thing I like about this over that method, two reasons. That one, I have to use a web browser. You gotta use the internet or whatever. This is just what it is. I don't have to connect to no internet. I don't have to you just connect to this here and it works. And I had less, like I can get it, if it don't work the first time, it's gonna work the second time. But a lot of the times it works the first time, but, oh yeah, and it's a one-click method. Once I click on it, I don't have to, you see how it kept clicking and it said 50%, click it again, 75%. You don't have to do none of that. You click it that one time, it does, even when you know how, when it's done and it's, what it said, it completed or whatever, and then you had to go to the mirror and click that too. Like, you don't have to do none of that. Once you click on it the first time, that's it. You're done. It's a one-click method. Just like, the originals back with the 5.05. Let's try to turn this on. Now, the problem with this thing is I've been noticing I'm probably going to have to restart the system, because once it rebuilds itself and make itself work again, and I try to use that method, it fails. But if it rebuilds itself and it came on, and if I restart it and then try to use that method, then it works. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. But let's give it a go. So after this and it comes on, I'm gonna have to restart it. Once I restart it, and I'm gonna have to delete the cookies. Oh yeah, I have to change the what is that? I have to go in and sign in, not to my actual router, which my router is right here. I don't sign into this thing at all. I sign into that thing. He has his own built-in router. Alright, so don't report on that. Alright, first thing, I'm gonna go and delete these cookies. This, go to settings. We're gonna cancel that. Let's go to delete cookies, clear data. Okay, get out of here. Let's go to settings. right there, the ESP8 8266. Click that. I think the password is. That's what it is. I mean, you only do it this one time. This is the second time I ever did it. That was right. Okay, so automatic on that. And I think you just keep hitting X. And then now you don't really want to test it. You don't care. Okay, now let's give it a restart so everything is fresh. Now, see, we can go here and do it. Like I said, if it don't work the first time, it's gonna work the second time. A lot of times it worked the first time, Now, click on this. It's not gonna work the first time. Why? Because I'm on record. I don't know why it worked that way, but I promise you, it's like 9 times out of 10, it works the first time. But for some reason, while I'm recording, it's not working. So we're gonna have to let's give it a restart. Matter of fact, no, we're gonna power this thing down. Alright, it's turned off. Turn it back on. I could have started with the remote, but whatever. Controller. Turn that on. Now, if it doesn't work this time, I'm not uploading this video. I'm gonna cut it. So this will never see the light of day. Let's give it a go again. See, it's not, they all locked. Over to hand 2. Let's try. 1 click. There it is, jailbreak. You're done. Yeah, I'm not pressing nothing. 1 click. You're done. The only thing you're gonna hit next is the home button. To get out of there. It's a lock on them, but they'll work. Now, with the other method, every time I go to settings, it'll freeze. Let's go to settings on here. The settings. Right into it, no problem. Everything works. Another thing, remember how when I start up a game, it'll say update or whatever. Or you want to update. I forgot what game I had clicked on to try it. They all, any game, when you do his method, it says all the lock. Let's try a game with a lock. It just starts the game right up, so you don't. So I'm not gonna accidentally try to update it because it's not there. That's why. That's a lot of the reasons why I like this method. But at the same time, his method works really good too. Like I said, off camera, it works. Like it comes on. But I don't know. You pick your poison, basically. Yeah, as you can see, this works. I'm gonna show you the other. Everything works. Like let's try the. Okay, the game is on, right? We're gonna hit the over button. Let's try putting it to sleep. Rest mode. Because the third method I was going to try, which is very unstable, the rest mode wasn't working. Like sometimes it'll work, but most of the time it didn't work. The rest mode works. Everything works. Let's see, still going to sleep. Like I said, this one is completely offline. This has no online at all. And I think it's asleep, so let me hit the home button. It's coming on. Another thing, with the USB, I usually don't plug it up in the front. I plug it up in the back where we plug the, what is that, the virtual reality thing. I usually plug it in that USB. That way I can have 2 free ports in the front. See, the game's still working. Go to the game, still on. So this works. I had no problems with it. Like I said, it usually works the second time. No, it usually works the first time, but very rarely it'll do what you just saw. And I restart it or whatever, come back on, and it'll work. The other one, I've been having multiple tries and it don't work. But sometimes it'll just work. I'll shut it off, turn it back on, and it'll work again. Like, it's weird. So I'm having more. It seems like I'm having a little more success doing this method. But I do like the other method also, because it don't have to, you don't have to use that extra thing here. So close that out. I mean, I don't have to close the game. I'll show you that some games, when you try to jump from one game when the game is still running, like how this is still running, when you try to jump to another game, it'll freeze. Doing the other methods. This I'll show you, it's not going to freeze. It'll cancel that one out, jump right to the next game. So I've tried everything to make this thing crash, and it never crashed on me. Once it was in, it was in. It never crashed, and I've never seen it go when I go to the settings and it freeze. But the other method, when I go to the settings, sometimes it will freeze. So yeah. What else to try? So for now, I'm gonna be using this until I can get, a better method. Or I want the other method where I don't have to use this, but at the same time, I don't have to be online either. I want to be able to, like on 5.55, we have this. Where is it? Unchecked, so we completely offline. But this we completely offline too. Completely offline. There's no way they can do anything. But the fact that I have to use that, I don't really want to use that. So that's so far the progress we got. So hopefully near the future stuff will get better, which I know it will. These people moving fast. They moving quick. They moving faster than I can explain what's going on. Because it's a lot of things I'll be wanting to put up, but a couple of the guys that just doing the same thing, like Andrew, he's constantly throwing stuff up. I'll have things before he even got the video up, and I'm recording, and they say his video's up, and I'm like, oh, forget it, I'm not even throwing it up. Yeah, I mean, if it's out there, it's out. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Till next time.